for today. So yesterday we spoke about the possibility of this turning into a head and shoulders, and that is exactly what is transpiring right now. In fact, for me right now, that is the first neckline, and I have a second neckline which is down here, and I'll explain now why I've got two. We'll do that on the lower time frames. But I think for now, let's just quickly look at the weekly. You can see we have a weekly engulfing bar forming at the moment. We had this weekly pin bar. So we had indecision, then we had a rally, and now we've basically engulfed the previous week's bar. This is not a pretty sign at the moment. Okay. I see this on any chart on a lower time frame. I'm going to be looking for either a break above or below, because that is a range in my books, okay? But looking at price action inside the range, big up, big down, big up, big down, big up, big confusion. We are at some levels here, so there's a weekly level here at 23,385, which is something that we need to pay attention to, okay? So just coming down to the daily again quickly, you can see triple top, head and shoulders, one neckline, two necklines. There's a trend line here as well that is broken. Okay, so that trend line was broken day before yesterday. We've tested it, and right now we're just hovering in this area of resistance right now. Now, there is a level further down, which I think should hold price up a little bit, 22,611, but this head and shoulders target is a little bit further than that. Okay, so why do I have two necklines? So firstly, if you look at it just from this point here, that is a cup and handle. Okay, there's a cup handle and another little handle. So a bit of a messy. Here you have shoulders, head, shoulders. Now, I prefer to take, it's very rare that you have the shoulders at the same level. And that's exactly what happened. So there's the one neckline. There's the one area where people draw a neckline. There's the other area where people draw the neckline. Now, depending which way the trader is going to trade it, and this goes for all traders around the globe, those are the two measured moves that they're going to have. So what you'll find is you'll have a measured move of that. Okay. And then you'll have another set of traders that will be trading that. Okay. I fall into this area here. So I'm a little bit more conservative when I look for my targets. So I would be looking at that as my head and shoulders target, 21,843. There are going to be others that are going to be looking at that, which is 21,015 or 2100 as their target. And you can see that that one ties up with the gap. This one here ties up with the previous swing low. And you'll find that on both of them, if we just minimize a bit, you'll find on both of them that there will be support areas at both those levels. So you can really, you can see that there's even a bigger gap further down as well. Okay, so I'm going to have to go very far back. Oh, there we go. So you can see price bounced in between those two areas as well for quite some time. Okay, so that's just why I do that. And I like just being a little bit conservative, so I would always go for the shorter leg rather than the longer leg. Okay. Okay, so what does that mean to us? Let's just get rid of the noise. Let's come to the hour. So firstly, we need to keep below, well, not keep below, but we basically need to break down. We need a lower low. So at this stage, we are hovering here. Looks like a bit of a bullish setup happening, where you've got this engulfing bar and you've got a pin bar here. Problem is it's happening in no man's land. Okay, so I should have actually used that level, but anyway, let's just go there. You can see if I look left, prices right here, where we've used this area as support and resistance. Support, 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 resistance, support, and support. Okay, we try to use it as support again, and now we are hovering up and below it. Okay, so a couple of scenarios here. If we do rally, I would expect it to find some resistance here at 23,464 for another move down. There is a trend line which is fairly well intact. There it is there, and the bounce up into that area would definitely get me short. Okay. Currently, what we have going on with low volumes is a bit of a consolidation. There's my consolidation. So, we could break to the upside. Break to the upside at the height of the consolidation, which you'll probably find is going to take us to there. Let's just do that in case somebody doesn't believe me. Okay, there we go. So one move up, one move down, second move up, that's your measured move. So it's a measured move, it's a consolidation break, pretty much everything all in one, and it's a trend line break. So that is a fairly good area for me to look for a short, 23,464. The other area is going to be a break below this area here of 23,164. Okay, so I don't think anything's going to happen just yet. We have to wait for European Open to see what transpires. But yesterday we did rally a bit, and then we did fall off, and then come back up a little bit at the close. And I think that's just really people taking profit and not wanting to hold overnight. But if I look at the S&P, if you haven't seen that video, go and watch it. There is this area of consolidation is a little bit further down on the S&P, with a gap even further below that. So I do believe that definitely is a target area, and followed by that, and then followed by the gap. Okay, and if we just take a measured move here, we're going to get a bit messy now, guys. There is the move down, consolidation triangle, break of the consolidation triangle from where we break out, brings us to this level here. So 22,465 is my first target area for the short, then possibly 21,645, then ultimately the gap, which is at 2,100. Okay, I just want to check 15 minutes quickly. I don't think it's going to be giving me anything. I can just delete all of these. So still in the consolidation pattern at the moment. Nothing really to read into it, but it's too early, and I'm not really interested in trading the Asian session. So that's kind of the scenario that I see. And if I take away these diagonals here, I'll take that away as well. You'll see we have top of range, bottom of range, center of range, and those are three levels that we've drawn in. So obviously that is an area of resistance. If this flips, so it's support at the moment, but if this area flips into resistance, then you definitely have your downside targets on offer. What's going to change my bearish view at the moment? Well, right now, the only thing that's going to change my bearish view is a break above here. That would give us a new high on the 1 hour. That's 23874. Okay, so we're going to have to break above that before I start becoming bullish again. So at the moment, down it is. I'm bearish, and I am expecting a pretty big bearish engulfing candle here, and possibly giving us indication that we've got some more downside coming next week. Okay, so that's it for me today. I hope that helps, makes sense, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.